to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move on to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined the call this morning? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Padma Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, can you give us 5 minutes? Is that okay, Maharaj? Are you able to hear us, Maharaj?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare
5 minutes, Maharaj. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Please, devotees, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, all the Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajas. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devidasi Mataji from Chicago.
Hare Krishna, Yashamati Devi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances unto you and all of the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Ekaradhika Lila Devidasi.
Hare Krishna, Ekaradhika Devi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and my Dandavat Pranam to all the assembled devotees. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji, should we go with the introduction, Mataji, or?
Yeah, Mataji. Yeah.
Please start the recording, Mataji.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call today. We are fortunate to have His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj for enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 4th chapter and 9 to 12th verses. Before giving it to Maharaj, I would like to give to Suresh Sham Prabhuji to give brief introduction about Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. A brief introduction about Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami received formal initiation and Brahmanical initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. With much dedication, he served the movement in various capacities, and in 2005 in Mayapur, Maharaj was awarded the renounced Order of Life and given the name Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami by His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami on behalf of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami, who left this planet 3 months later. Later, from 2000, Maharaj also started serving in the capacity of an initiating spiritual master, thus became the first African sannyasi and Diksha Guru in ISKCON. Maharaj also served as GBC of West Africa for more than 5 years. Maharaj also regularly teaches Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhava courses at the Vrindavan Institute of Higher Education and Mayapur Institute, and facilitates numerous seminars on practical aspects of Krishna consciousness philosophy, such as community building, self-sufficiency, etc., following the desire of his spiritual master. Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is also developing vibrant Krishna consciousness self-sustainable farm communities in Ghana, Nigeria, Africa. Thank you, Mataji. Back to you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving your valuable association and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam today. Without any further delay, please take over the call, Maharaj. My humble obeisances, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narutam Divyam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Nastaprai Sabadri Santyam Bhagavat Sevayam Bhagavati Utamasloku Bhakti Noshigi Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Jnanat Mirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunalitanjena Vishnu Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishnu Stapitam Jnana Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamabhyam Dadati Padanti Vandiham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakam Sri Guru Vaishnava Sri Rupam Sagradatam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Bhagavana Lalita Sri Visakhaman Vitam Nischa Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Pakanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavana Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakal Pataru Yascha Vipasana Jai Vacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Dr. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 4. Hiranyakashipu terrorizes the universe. Text 9, 10, 11, 12. Jatra Vidroma Sopana Mahamarahata Bhuraha Jatra Spatika Udyani Vaiturya Stambapam Chaya Jatra Chitra Vita Jatra Chitra Vitanani Padamaira Gasana Nisha Paya Henani Asaya Mukta Dhamma Parichada Pujabir Numpurai Devya Sabdayan Jaita Itastata Ranasali Shupashanti Sadati Sundaram Mukam Taismain Mahindra Bhavana Mahabalu Mahamana Dirijita Sokaye Varat Reme Bivan Jangri Yoga Suradivi Kata Pita Urujita Chanda Sasana Jatra, where the residential quarters of King Indra. Vidruma Sopanaha, steps made of coral. Maha Marakata, emeralds. Buvaha, floors. Jatra, where Sparatika, crystal. Kudyani, walls. Vaiduria, or Vaiduria stone. Sambha, or pillars. Panktaya, lines. Jatra, weird. Chitra, wonderful. Vitanani, canopies. Padmarak, bedecked with rubies. Asanani, seats. Cha, also, fire of milk. Fena, the foam. Nibha, just like. Sayaha, beds. Moktadhama, or pearls. Parichabda, having borders. Pujadhi, jingling. Nipuraihi with the ankle bells. Divya, celestial ladies. Sabdayantia, making sweet vibrations. Itatata, here and there. Radna stars Lishu, in places bedecked with jewels and gems. Pashanti, see, Sudati, having nice teeth. Sundaram, very beautiful. Mukam, faces. Tasmin, in that. Mahendra Bhavana, the residential quarters of the heavenly king. Mahabala, the most powerful. Mahamana, highly thoughtful. Nirjita Loka, having everyone under his control. Ekarat, the powerful dictator. Reme, enjoyed. Abhivandya, worshipped. Angry Yuga, whose 2 feet. Sura Adibihi, by the demigods. Pratapitai, being disturbed. Urjita, more than expected. Chanda, severe. Sasanaha, who is ruling. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhakti Dhira Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The steps of King Indra's residence were made of coral. The floor was bedecked with invaluable emeralds. The walls were crystal and the columns of Vaiduria stone. The wonderful canopies were beautifully decorated. The seats were bedecked with rubies, and the silk bedding, as white as foam, was decorated with pearls. The ladies of the palace who were blessed with beautiful teeth and the most wonderfully beautiful faces walk here and there in the palace. Their ankle bells tinkling melodiously, and saw their own beautiful reflections in the gems. The demigods, however, being very much oppressed, had to bow down and offer obeisances at the feet of Hiranyakasipu, who chastised the demigod very severely and for no reason. Thus, Hiranyakasipu lived in the palace and very severely ruled everyone. Purport. Hiranyakasipu was so powerful in the heavenly planets that all the demigods except Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu were forced to engage in the service. Indeed, they were afraid of being severely punished if they disobeyed him. Sri Vishnu Chakrabarti has compared Hiranyakasipu to Maharaj Vena, who was also atheistic and scornful of the ritualistic ceremonies mentioned in the Vedas. Yet, Maharaj Vena was afraid of some of the great sages such as Brigu. Whereas, Hiranyakasipu ruled in such a way that everyone feared him but Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and Lord Shiva. Hiranyakasipu was so alert against being burnt to ashes by the anger of great sages like Brigu that by dint of austerity he surpassed their power and placed even them under his subordination. It appears that even in the higher planetary systems, to which people are promoted by pious activities, disturbances are created by asuras like Hiranyakasipu. No one in the three worlds can live in peace and prosperity without disturbance. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport. The Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 4. Text 9 to 12. Entitled Hiranyakasipu Terrorizes the Universe. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances to all the devotees present. And because I'm seeing some of you for the first time this year, short to say, I wish all of you a very happy Krishna Conference 2024. And looking at this verses, Hiranyakasipu terrorizes the universe. It is mentioned here that he put everyone under his control, except Lord Brahma, who is his guru, Lord Shiva, who is above Lord Brahma also, and Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of God, everyone under his control. Not only that, Hiranyakasipu was so powerful that when he was ruling, the 6 seasons were forced to be present. We saw that it's only possible when Krishna was here. All the 6 seasons were present to serve Lord Krishna. But they did it willingly. They were forced to be present, not willingly. Just to serve him out of fear. Just like all other demigods and even sages. Because she underwent a severe type of austerity to get the power, which was his intention. His intention was to get power to kill Lord Vishnu and everyone else, except those who are submissively serving him. So he performed heavy austerity. And he got the power that even Brigu Muni cannot burn him to ashes. Unlike the case of King Bena. It is mentioned here that Vishwanath Chakravarti Chakra compared him to King Bena. Hiragasipu is still better than King Bena because he performed austerity in such a way that nobody in history can ever do it. Standing on the toes, just two, not 10. On the two, just one for him, was able to stand there for 120 years. The film austerity. King Bernard did not perform that austerity. Therefore, he was not powerful to control the sages like Hiragasipu. Hiragasipu was able to put the sages under his control, except Narada Muni, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu. He put everyone under his control. So everyone worshiped him. And he was so fearful that even the demigod obeyed him. Otherwise, they are going to be chastised even for nothing. So we can see that in the beginning, a powerful description of Indra's palace. The steps of King Indra's residence were made of such a powerful place, coral, invaluable emeralds, rubies, diamonds. As powerful as Indra's kingdom is, with all the facility for self-gratification, you can see how powerful is providence. That even in such environment, they are still harassed by demons, that they have no peace. It's a very big mistake the world is making. The world is thinking, we foolishly think that we can become very, very happy if we have material facilities. This is our foolishness. There is no market where one can buy peace or happiness. There is no market. Even if you work very hard to get the money, that is okay. But where is the market to buy the peace that people are looking for? People do not know that. And they're working so hard, breaking their head. Not only that, blocking their chance of becoming Christian conscious. Just for sense gratification. But even if one gets them, one is still not happy because in this material world, there is nothing material which is desirable. All desirable things are not in this world. All desirable things are in the spiritual world. So Sanatana Goswami told us that in Vaikuntha Loka, in the spiritual world, all living entities has all the 6 opulences of Krishna in full, and all of them are desirable. But in the material world, it is not possible. Whatever we try to get in this material world will at the end, not even at the end, right from the beginning, produce innumerable miseries. We are seeing that here. So Prabhupada said at the end, no one in the 3 worlds can live in peace and prosperity without disturbance. Without disturbance, no one can live in this material world peacefully without disturbance. Why? Dukalayam Masaswatam, Krishna said. A person who made this material world told us exactly what it is. Krishna did not cheat us. Krishna did not deceive us. Krishna did not hide anything from us. He made everything very clear. To Kalayam as far as I can. Where you are going, see what it is. But we don't hear. So nothing here is desirable. Look at the opulences of Indra. All are undesirable because with all these facilities, what was the intention of getting these? To make us peaceful, to make us happy. But after getting all this, where is the peace? Where is the prosperity? How happy is Indra with all the facilities at his disposal? He has 33 million demigods who are under his control, his servants. And he has a very beautiful wife, better than the one disclosed here. They are so beautiful. Eh? Their teeth are nicely set like jasmine. Jasmine nicely set. And the palace which they live in, they don't need mirror. There's germs around. They can look at the floors and put light on their face. Still, where is the peace? Where is the happiness we are looking for in this material? It is not possible. It's not possible here. This material world is not meant for that. This material world is a prison. Can you imagine someone becoming a president in the prison house? Or somebody becomes a millionaire in the prison, he has all the facility for self-education, and you are terribly sick. What would be the value? Terribly sick. Even if they bring your most favorite food, they bring your most favorite food, the delicious prasadam, made with love and affection and presented, and you're very sick. How will you enjoy it? If you're very, very sick and bring and your favorite food is brought before you, you feel like throwing up. So in the material world, this is our situation. We are very, very sick with all our palatable diseases before us, but very, very sick, extremely sick with varieties of diseases. This is a problem in the material world. Look at what is happening with Lord Indra and all the demigods, who are thousands of times superior to all of us. Where is the peace? That's the question. Where is the peace? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna told us, peace is not for people who are struggling to gratify the senses. Peace is not for them. Peace is for those who have control over the senses. Only they will have the peace. Why only them? Because those who have control over their senses are devotees of Krishna. Therefore, they have the peace. Why? Because it is Krishna who has the peace. He is the one who has the peace to sell. So if one is not a devotee, you can go to the net. Now you can go to the net and search everything, right? You can search everything in the net. You don't even have to go anywhere. You can sit in your room and purchase everything. Just in the room and purchase whatever you want to put up. You can pay on the net. You can purchase on the net and get everything. But you will not eat on the net. You will not eat there. You have to physically go to the kitchen to cook the food. Similarly, one can go to the net and purchase everything, but where are we going to purchase the peace? Even in the temples, organizations where their mantra is Santi, Santi, Santi. Where is the Santi? until one becomes a devotee of Krishna. And faithfully serve Lord Krishna. Faithfully serve Lord Krishna without expectation, not expecting anything. We render service to Lord Krishna. In the beginning, out of loyalty to the spiritual master, out of loyalty. That's the beginning of progress. The beginning of progress is to be very, very fortunate to meet with the sadhu. So, Shraddha, Ado Shraddha, that's Shraddha, which will take us to the Prema. It begins with having a preliminary, the little faith, just a little faith, not a mature faith, a little faith in a devotee. That's the meaning. Ado Shraddha. This is not actually Shraddha, but it is a reflection, a shadow of faith. That one comes in contact with a devotee. And because of the mercy of a devotee, he gives association. In that association, he's very, very compassionate that will engage us in the service. So the faith will develop when we have association with a devotee and in following his order out of obedience, out of respect, in following that order and engage in some service, that bhajan kriya, that activity will make us strong, get us some purification, and that purification will develop the faith. I will become steady. It will develop the faith. Okay. Now, this is something wonderful that I should continue to go. That means our original initial pliable faith has increased. That is the beginning. That is the beginning of increase. And then we start to do some service under the guidance and supervision and direction of the sadhu whom we are associating with. He will expand in our faith. So everything begins from the devotee of Krishna. Our fortune. So Bhakti Dhira Damodara said, our fortune is with the devotees. So experience fortunate devotees, they value the association of devotees. Because that is where the fortune is. They value the association. By valuing this association, because they know our success is in the hands of the devotee or devotees, then gradually that powerful association will continue to build and expand our fortune, that we become more interested in Krishna consciousness. And following that service sincerely, without any expectation, of course, in the beginning, so many unnecessary things comes to self. But because of the powerful mercy, the compassion of the devotee, that unnecessary thing get burned to bhajana kriya and another liberty, If there is bhajana kriya, it is certain that anarata be liberty. Our narrative should be going, and our faith will be expanding. It is then it becomes really faith, because now it is mature. That faith is getting maturity, it's developing. In the association is developing, in the service is developing. So if one carefully continue to value this powerful association and diligently, sincerely, very cautiously, and carefully listening, carefully, attentively listening and practicing whatever we are hearing. The sadhu is is happy with the practice. That is our fortune. Then our faith becomes very strong to continue. That is the beginning of our success. In our Krishna consciousness. And then that takes us to the end. So, the first idea that one can become very happy in this material was to be given up. Be given up. That if I have all facilities for material comfort, I'll be happy. This misunderstanding should be given up. By taking example from the demigods, who have all the wonderful facilities, better than anyone else in this material. And instead, take full shelter of Krishna and Krishna's devotees, who will put an end to Hiranyakashipu and his wonderful material abilities, material intelligence. Hiranyakashipu thought that he is the most powerful person, most intelligent person. Nobody is equal to him. And he has become the supreme God. And nobody should worship any person except him. And whoever does not become his servant will make it to cry unnecessarily. He was thinking like that. We may not have the name Hiranyakashipu, some of us may have the name Hiranyakashipu, but we should look at our activities and compare and see if our thinking is the same way the way Hiranyakashipu is thinking. I can become God by performing austerity. I can become God by acquiring all the power and all the facilities in this material world. I can get all the material opulence, and then I'll become a very happy person. And anyone who does not agree, does not worship me and have somebody else to worship, dead. Hiranyakashipu think like this. And for that reason, he performed heavy austerity. He worshipped Lord Brahma. His intention of serving Lord Brahma is not that he has respect for Brahma. He worshipped Lord Brahma to give him power so he can also put Lord Brahma under his control. So he tried, he didn't succeed. So if we want to be peaceful and be prosperous in this world, it is possible only if you take full shelter of Krishna and Krishna's pure representatives. They will be successful. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Maharaj. Wonderful instructions, Maharaj. If you want to be happy, it will life is not happy because it's Dukkalaya Sasatam, and wonderfully narrated how taking Krishna consciousness and having the shelter under Krishna is going to give the happiness. Thank you, Maharaj. There are some raised hands, Maharaj. Do you have should we take the questions from Maharaj?
Yes, please.
Yeah, Shukar Krishna Prabhu, please go ahead and ask your question, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you for giving opportunity. Thank you, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. When I come to your class, I see a pure devotee sitting, and I'm asking to Krishna because you are a direct representative. Maharaj, in this material we find that the divine qualities are less. The 16th chapter, Krishna has given 27 divine qualities, but demonic qualities only 6 or 7 or 8. But inside us, the more divine quality is not there, and demoniac is coming again and again. So, knowingly all the scriptural rules and everything, still that these comings is in between our spiritual life. This is coming as an enemy for us. So, how to get rid of this? Though spiritually we know that yes, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. So, preaching also, but not able to practice. Since you are already a sannyasi and you have been preaching all over the world, so I need from your own lotus mouth how we can.
Thank you very much, Subhaka Krishna Prabhu, for your question. To control Growth, Mohalab, all these demons. To remove these demons, it is not about the ashram we belong. It's not the ashram. Ashram has nothing to do with all this. Otherwise, why Hiranyakasipu never control his anger with the level of austerity he performed. Look at the level of austerity he performed. He never get over it. Look at Indra. He never get out of the envy. Powerful demigod with so many disciples. He never get over any. So you know the position that that will help us to get over these things. It is by intense practice. Intense practice. That it will help us to overcome all these unnecessary things, the demons which are existing in our life, the demons which are there. The way to remove all these demons, they will come through intense practice. Intense practice. We want sincerely, very seriously, take our sadhana as our priority. I was mentioning to devotees that I want to see my disciple doing japa without cell phone. Because this is one of the demons that are affecting our practice. It's a heavy distraction. This takes away our affection we have for Krishna. Distraction means what? It is considered the mother of the 10 offenses which we commit. Back to Natakura said, inattentiveness. What is inattentive? Distraction. What is distraction? Distraction means something is more important than what I'm doing. What is that? Our affection for Krishna is being taken away by our mobile phone. The mantra we chant, the Maha Mantra we chant is a person, is Krishna. Very, very powerful. And all of us here, all of us as devotees, all of us are devotees. How do you feel? So, how do you feel? As you ask me the question, I'm not listening to you. I am doing something. How will you feel? No practical.
I feel disturbed. My Maharaja is not answering the question.
So what about Krishna? What about Krishna? Krishna is not the person, he has no feelings.
But we are not able to feel him, Maharaj. We are not able to feel. Now you are sitting, I know. Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj is seeing. But Krishna, I am not seeing when I am chanting. I know he's there, but my eyes are covered. So theoretically I know, but practically I'm not able to relate.
Very good, very good. Let us follow what our child has said. Let us follow what our child. I said in the beginning, Rupa Goswami, it is by obedience. It's obedience. We don't see, but by obedience. Okay, Guru said, let me follow good because I love him. I want to follow his instruction. It's obedience, not by realization. It's not by purity, but by obedience. At least obedience must be there. That I have respect for my senior person. I want to follow that person so I can get something higher. So inattentiveness is very dangerous. Not Takura said, is the mother of the 10 offenses which we commit. So we say 11 offenses. He said this. And our duty is to expand, it will help us understand what the scripture is saying, what our acharyas are saying, what the Krishna said. That is our duty. The Mayavadis, the impersonalists, their duty is to confuse us so we don't understand anything. But Vaishnavas will have the culture to make everything clear for understanding so that we can do it properly. And by doing it properly, we'll be successful. Therefore, I told disciples, I'm giving you initiation. If you're my disciple, do not chant at 16 round with the mobile phone. Don't do this. It is out of experience. It's what we are feeling. It's not hatred. It's out of love. It is out of care. Because if our japa is not strong, where are we going? These things will be theory. Our Krishna consciousness is a theory. And I'm seeing in our movement, we have powerful kirtans, we have powerful melas, we have powerful philosophies, we have so many powerful things we have all along. But we are still fearful about our future. We are still depressed. We are still bored. We are still insecure. Why? Our sadhana has a question. Our sadhana has a question. Therefore, we are together to help ourselves to come into this. If we don't give attention to what we are doing, we are not going to get it. That is sure. You enter the kitchen, Mataji, you are there, Padma Mataji, you enter the kitchen as experienced woman, you enter the kitchen to cook, and you don't give attention to what you're cooking. What will happen to that?
It won't come nice, Maharaj.
Either you get burnt, or the salt is too much, or everything, it's something will be missing inside. So what do we think about our bhajan? What do we think about it? Our sadhana? What do we think about it? What do we think it is we're doing? It is the same thing. We have to put attention into what we're doing because we're doing it to the supreme person, not just the ordinary person, the supreme person. We have to be very careful and attentive. We want Krishna to hear us. We want Krishna to help us to get us free from all this and that. He has given the formula. Now it is our duty to take the formula nicely. It is our duty.
Maharaj, what you told about Mataji cooking, and if you don't hear, there we are seeing physically, but in this you told obedient, but while chanting only all the plans, today this class has been done, this when all the thoughts are coming when we are chanting.
Because we don't understand what we are doing. Why are we chanting? If we know who the holy name is, we will not do this. If you have a real understanding, yes. If you have a real that the holy
But
name.
my mind is telling Bhagavatam also is Krishna only, so I am planning which verse. So I am seeing my book, reading Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So I am doing multiple functions. So I don't know where I am going.
All of them are distractions. That is why all the narratives are still lying there, because we are not doing the right thing. Our practice is not sufficient to take out these things. We have to give attention. One thing first. One thing first. Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita that devotees, they are resolute in their purpose. Devotees are not irresolute. They are resolute. Their attention is one. But that's what Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita. My experience is that I've so many years of teaching students from all over the world. My experience is the devotees are not listening. The devotees are not listening.
Not listening.
We are not listening.
Listening.
Yes, we don't hear.
Chanting.
We don't hear. There are so many things in our consciousness that we don't hear. And even if we hear, it is theoretically, no practice. It's like a doctor gives a medicine and is telling us to take it 2 times a day, and you take it 1 time. The doctor didn't say 1 time, he said twice. 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets in the evening, and we are taking one tablet in a day. How do we expect to be cured? And if we know better, why do we go to the doctor? If we know, why you go there? Sit in the house because you know better. Why you go to Guru? Why you go to Krishna? We have come to Krishna. Krishna did not force anyone to come. We came ourselves because we are sick. Now the doctor have prescribed the medicine and they give us, take it like this, take it like this. Chant attentively. And then we are chanting and watching television. We are chanting and looking so many things. We are chanting and having conversation. We are chanting and thinking so many other things, planning what we're going to do for the day. That thing will always be there as far as this material world is concerned. They will always be there. Concentration is very important.
Thank you.
For concentration, what I did was when I sing chanting alone, sometimes feeling sleepy. So I'm doing the Zoom chanting, Anand Vrindavan, so many things. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. So there, what happened? At least I'm going in the flow. I'm listening, but other chanting also are coming in the ears. But I found today I could hear at least 50% of my chanting. So is it okay? I'm with some big group, 300 people chanting, and they are chanting perfectly. What I'm hearing is, so is it advisable?
Chanting together is very good, very good. We chant together is very, very good. We support each other. We chant together, very good. So if we want to make advancement in Christian consciousness, please let us take the formula very carefully, very sincerely, very seriously. Our sadhana should be good. Strong sadhana is required. Strong sadhana is required. Strong sadhana is required. That is where everything lies, in strong sadhana.
Now, how to get the humility? That gratitude to Krishna is not coming in. I think unless I have gratitude for Krishna, I won't be humble. So, but hearing is important. What other things we kept in mind? Gratitude to Krishna. Please, Krishna, you gave me this house, gave me this car, gave me everything. So I am your servant. Like that, think that and try to become humble. And then Vaishnava Aparad, not to think so many things. Somebody has done something wrong. So at chanting only all the thing comes.
We are not going to avoid even Vaishnava Parad without a strong sadhana. It is strong sadhana is going to give us the proper purification, the proper understanding to value and appreciate devotees, appreciate Krishna, appreciate everything Krishna has given to us. Strong sadhana will help us to get all these things in proper order. Without strong sadhana, we don't have strength to avoid making a parade or making all other offenses. It's not possible theoretically. Not by, okay, no, do not blaspheme devotees who have dedicated life. But it is not just like that. It's not so easy like that. We have to purify ourselves by taking seriously our sadhana, then we have the strength, we have the purity to be able to appreciate everything. We appreciate devotees, we value them, we value Krishna, a holy name, and see who is the person we are dealing with, this Harinam, who is this person? Why do we have to give our attention or take his shelter? All this will come through suddenly get purified.
If you
Thank
have
you,
a
ma'am.
group of chanting, I want to
Wonderful.
join your group. In case you have any group in the Mayapur
Yeah.
or Vrindavan, I want to join you, Maharaj, in case you have.
Yeah, please. Every year I have a parikrama in Mayapur and Vrindavan, and every year I go there, I do. Many people come to join. So many people come to join from different places, even from US. And some devotees they come to join us. Last year we had.
I want to join you once, Maharaj, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Great. Wonderful question, Maharaj. I think this is very, very important for every devotee to take sadhana very strongly and have the feeling that it is the real Krishna is Bhagavan is Nam is nothing but Krishna. So I think thank you so much, Maharaj. Wonderful instruction. I think one not question. I think my struggle is that yes, I am chanting, but it is mechanical. How do you have that feeling for Krishna that he is, yes, Nam is nothing but Krishna, but how do you have that feeling and then it is coming genuinely from the heart, right? How to develop that love and the prema for Krishna, Maharaj?
We should learn how to hear. Let's all learn how to hear. Like I said before, that I have seen from experience. I'm dealing with so many devotees in the world. This is my observation. Devotees doesn't hear properly. We don't hear properly. And even the little thing which we get, we don't practice it. We just hear as just a fashion. You just hear something and just keep it. And so our intellect is being entertained, but our heart remains empty because the purification is not going in there. So it is very important for us to hear properly, to do our sadhana properly. Then everything will gradually come into reality.
Okay, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Mataji, Bhavya Bhavamayi Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Sorry, it has been out for long.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Yes, you can go on.
Bhavamayi Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji.
She's not unmuting, Mataji. I don't know why. Okay, let's go to other devotee.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, she unmuted. Go ahead, Mataji, please.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj. Thank you so much for a wonderful class. I was wondering if you would explain what are the three worlds? Like I always hear it. I thought I understood what it meant, but I guess I wasn't realizing that all three worlds, all of the three are actually material. So could you explain it?
Yes, the three worlds, Bhububa and Swa. Bhububa, Swa. They're from the Pataloka, which is the heavenly planet, up to our Earth planet here, and from the Earth planet to the heavenly planet, from Earth planet, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, Janaloka, Satyaloka. These are the upper planetary system. These are called the three worlds.
And it's all material worlds.
Yes, from Brahma Loka, Satyaloka is the highest, down to Pataloka is.
Okay, it's upper, middle, and lower.
Yes, yes.
These are the three worlds.
The three worlds.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Matsya Das Prabhuji, please go ahead and ask your question, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Please unmute yourself, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, please accept my most humble, respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Gurudev, my question is, according to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in the stage of Anartha Nivriti, when we are performing activities of bhakti, there are obstacles that are born from imperfectly performed bhakti, like worldly gain, worship, and adoration. So how can we be completely sure that these things are not growing when we are performing our bhakti and when we are chanting, even though we may are being attentive? How can we be completely sure that these things doesn't grow in our heart?
How to do that is to intensify our daily practice, and we should every day pray. We should pray every day for strength. We should pray every day for the mercy. This is what we see. The pure devotees, they are always prayerful. And it's from Padma Purana. It is recommended that if we want to get rid of all these things, all the inattentiveness in chanting, the anarthas which come even from practicing pride and this thing, we should chant more. So Prabhupada gave us 16 as minimum. That is not the maximum, it's the minimum. So we should increase the number of our japa. We should increase the quality of our japa. We should increase our hearing and also the quality. We should make daily prayers. Every day we should pray. We should observe Ekadasi very nicely. The Bhaktivinoda Thakur recommends careful observance of Ekadasi. So Krishna has given us so many things, but we are taking them lightly. We take them. Yes? On the Ekadasi day, it's amazing how we are minimizing everything Krishna has given to us. I saw that on the Ekadasi day, some temple they cook 51 preparations. 51 preparations. Only in the Ekadasi day they do this. Other days, 5, 6 preparations are there. On the Ekadasi, 51. What does that mean? This is Hare Krishna temple, ISKCON. What does that mean? What is this? We expect to become pure devotee. How are you going to be a pure devotee when we are working against the principle, the process of becoming pure? This process were given to us by our pure acharya. They were not given by conditional souls. That means that they have perfectly analyzed everything carefully before they give it to us. So Srimad Swami used the word in Bhagavatam during the term. It had been decided. Not that we have to make any experiment. It is already decided that this is the best way. Follow the practice according to the ways of our acharyas. We should practice according to the ways of our acharyas. Then we'll become successful.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you very much, dear Gurudev.
Sri Ishopanishad Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji. Mataji, you're still unmuted, Mataji. You can unmute yourself and ask your question, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to the wonderful Vaishnavas. Haribol Maharaj. It's so nice to hear you.
Thank you for having me.
You've been traveling around and making so many wonderful appearances. I pray that everyone was able to grace your personal, self there around the world. My question is, Maharaj, Hiranyakasipu, we got to give him his propers because he was very determined to be powerful.
Yes.
And he did severe austerities and he prayed to Lord Brahma. So we really got to look at his process, because in so many ways we've been given the opportunity to pray, but we've been praying to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we really have a better advantage because he was praying to Brahma, demigod. So I'm just really, I feel bad because I don't have that type of determination that Rani Kasi. I mean, he's really, he was determined. And I'm just thinking that if we were determined just like that, we would be so, we would not be asking these questions that we're asking right now, right?
Exactly.
But it seems like in the material world that we're living, it's always going to be this. It's always going to be this, and we have the choice, to we have choice. So you keep telling us, repeating and sharing, and this austerity that we're going through. I hate to say that chanting is an austerity, but it is. It's a yagna, and we don't have to do it, but we have to do it. If we want to become, better at, not becoming one with God, but understanding who Krishna is and knowing that he really loves us. So with all this madness going on into the world today, how can we help other people that we come into contact with, family, friends, be more appreciative of our process? Hari Bo, Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
Maharaj, I'm sorry. Thank you for the wonderful book. Could you give us the title of it again while you're speaking? Okay. Hari Bo, Hare Krishna.
The book?
You wrote a book.
The spiritual connection.
Yes, Hari Bo. Thank you. I just need to know the title.
Thank you very much. Yes, your question is very, very important. It is true. And actually, I appreciate Dhira Kasiku very much. I appreciate him. Exactly as you said, his determination is really, really powerful. It's something we should pray for, to have the determination in our Christian consciousness. Dhira Kasiku was half the height of Lord Singhadev. It was half the height. So he has to jump up to fight with the Lord. That is great determination. So powerful, so great. He is. Of course, we are not surprised because it's from Vaikuntha gate, so he cannot be ordinary person. So he should have such a great determination. So we can learn from him. That is there. And yes, we have to be a bona fide representative of our acharyas by putting into practice everything that we are doing, because we should always remember that we are not ourselves, we are representing our acharya. We are all representative of our acharyas. And so we have to carefully look at ourselves. What kind of a representative am I? What am I offering to my spiritual master? What is it I'm offering to my spiritual master? It's not just to be a devotee that is the issue. Just chance to say, well, that is okay. But what kind of a devotee are we? How much are we representing our acharyas? That we should carefully look into. So by thinking in this way and constantly forgetting ourselves and try to find ways to help others, that would be the best way we can expand our Krishna consciousness, or the message of our spiritual message, message of our acharyas to others. So we should always think about how to be available to others, how to help people. The Solene Bhattacharya Maharaj said we should look at the material and see how people are suffering and think, what are we doing to help people suffer? So we should always think this way. And that's why we wrote that book, A Spiritual Connection, to help devotees get connected with Krishna, get connected with the spiritual master, so that we will never feel otherwise, either they're physically present or physically absent. So our spiritual life will continue to move forward. Thank you very much for your question.
Hi, Hari Bol, Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hi.
Shivkumar Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance at your lotus feet.
Thank you.
Maharaj, my question, Maharaj, as I kind of take the sadhana a little seriously, Maharaj, I'm getting better devotee association, and I'm kind of my involvement is getting better. But I see that I am put into some unfavorable situation, and there is some uncertainty, Maharaj, and the visibility of my life seems to be coming down, reduced more and more as I kind of get serious into the practice, Maharaj. So I just wanted to hear your advice as to how I can deal with this sense of uncertainty, Maharaj, in life.
Uncertainty. The word uncertainty means that we are not sure of what is going to happen.
Yes, Maharaj, more in terms of my material situation.
Yes, and either it is material or spiritual. It is, if you look at our Bhagavad Gita, if you look at Bhagavad Gita very carefully, you see that every devotee has a destination. Krishna mentioned that. We all have destination. Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, text 9. We have a destination. I come to you. Bhagavad Gita chapter 9, text 34. We have a destination. This is where we are coming to him. 18 also destination. Mad Manava, Mad Bhakti. Krishna, 2 verses Krishna put in chapter 9, text in chapter 18. And this chapter 4. We have destination. So we are sure of where we are going. So why uncertainty? The uncertainty is because we have not done our part. And because we have not done our part, then we are not sure of what is the next situation. And also, materially, we should ask somebody around us who can help us. We should present this, because now here you didn't give me the true picture of it. What is the exact situation? If you give the exact situation, we'll be able to give the exact answer to the point. But philosophically, ask people who are around you in a particular situation, they'll be able to give it to you. And if we are spiritually secured, we also have a material security. If you're spiritually secure, it is sure that we have, just like a shadow. A shadow will not move without the object, and not independent. The shadow is going to move according to the object. So if we're spiritually strong, our material situation, which is the shadow of our life, will also be strong. Everything will be perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Hari.
Last question, Kadasi.
Mayank Gupta Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Prabhu.
You are not. You're still on mute, Prabhu. Mayank Prabhu. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, sure. Now she can unmute.
Hare Krishna Maharaj and Pranams. Maharaj, my question to you is, today we have listened a class from you on sincere sadhana. So we will practice a sincere sadhana for some days, and after that we somehow we get lost our determination on doing the sadhana. So please tell me about that. How can we remain inspired?
And try to associate with those who are steadily practicing, those who are serious, who are more serious in the practice, and who are senior. Try to associate with them, so your determination will, because association will support what you are doing. The high association will support what you are doing, so support where you are, and it will encourage you to continue to move forward. Seek for a better association, and you will not be stagnated. You will move forward.
Yes, thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Ekadasi Rata Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Ekadasi Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my obeisances.
Thank you very much.
I want to apologize first for coming late. I actually missed your class because it's morning program time here, so I'm just coming from the temple. So I'm sorry for that. But I just wanted to ask, actually, I think you just kind of answered the question. You made your comment about the temple where on Ekadashi they're serving more preps as opposed to encouraging the opposite. And so I just wonder, I don't know. It seems to me like that's a kind of a trend now, and it's challenging because sometimes in the temple you get sort of the incorrect message, and so I just wonder what to do about that if a person is feeling. I mean, should you just look for, as you were saying just now, just look for better association amongst that in that area, or think to live someplace else, or and what can be done about that in general? Is there anything to kind of, because I feel like education is not really being promoted as much as it should be, spiritual education.
Yes, yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. Yeah, so in a situation like that, it's good if we can. It depends on also what is our own desire, what is our own intent. Of course, we have a neophyte person who may not know the difference. Person just come, may not know the difference, so you'll be foolishly drawn into this trend. But for those of us who have been in the movement for some time and have seen the importance of observing its Eucharisty and taking our sadhana very seriously, if you are not getting it in this place, get it another place. Seek for another place that we can have the choose we're looking for. We have the right to do that. Rupa Goswami told us, pure love for God is very rare, not easy. So if you see it anywhere, do whatever is necessary to get it. That means he encourages us to be greedy. Look for it anywhere, and wherever we find it, get it by all means. So, although greed is forbidden by Gita, Rupa Goswami has encouraged us to be greedy for it because he knows the importance. So let us be greedy for Krishna Prema. And our social master, he wrote that prayer also. I am in terrific hurry. I would not have time to wait for anything. I want Krishna Prema, and I'm in hurry to get it. So I will not have time to listen to anything else. If we have this kind of consciousness, it will help us, and we can look for it anywhere. If you don't get it here, get it somewhere else. It's available. What we are looking for in Krishna consciousness is available. So if you don't get it in one place, you should not think that it's not available. If I don't get it in, no, you don't get it here. It is somewhere else. Krishna never leaves anyone alone. It is always available. We have to look for it. If that is our taste, so we'll get it.
Wonderful, Maharaj. Wonderful class. And also, I see Prahalanda Das Maharaj. Prabhuji also raised his hand. Maharaj, do you have time to have one more question, Maharaj? No? Oh.
Okay, last one. So last one.
Sorry. Prahalanda Prabhuji, please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji, can we hear you?
Pranam, Maharaj, my simple question is that Bhavan Krishna is absolute. His name and he is himself. His katha is also himself. So when I'm chanting, if I hear Krishna katha so that my mind doesn't go to any material subject, is this okay or not?
It is difficult to hear and
I'm sorry?
It is difficult to hear the class and also chant the same time.
Okay.
It's difficult. Whatever it's difficult to hear and chant.
But you know, Maharaj, I have been chanting for years and years now. When I start chanting, at least 10 or 12 times I can concentrate what I'm hearing, then the mind flickers. And I know it goes to the material subjects, what you have to do, this, that, all that. So instead of that, if I'm hearing Katha, Hare Krishna Katha, Bhagavad Gita, then it keeps my mind at least in Krishna Katha. So isn't it better than, it is moving to these material subjects? That's what my and the other thing is, if I have done this incorrectly, will it all go in vain? This is, I've been chanting for 40 years, but I'm not able to concentrate for the whole round, even one round. So this is really very difficult practically, and I wonder whether I'll be able to do this in this lifetime.
I think it's better to remain, whatever we do to help us remain in Krishna consciousness, that is better. So you better do it. We should do it. Since it's helping you to remain in Krishna consciousness instead of going out. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out, probably.
It help us in our Krishna consciousness instead of thinking something material. If we would Krishna consciousness, it's okay. So go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maharaj. Class and wonderful question answer session 2 is very, very practical and enlightening, Maharaj. Let's pay our obeisance to Maharaj. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindubhyeva cha
Patanam pavanebhyo vaishnaveyo namo namaha. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki jai. Hari Hari Bol.
Dan
Nityananda. Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Thank you everyone for joining today's class. We'll close the call.